Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video we are doing a summer get ready with me summer 2025. It is June and where I stay in Georgia it's like 101 degrees, so the heat is already coming, right? So I need to find a routine that helps my makeup last throughout the day. So first I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to take this Maybelline Jelly Poreless Primer because it's a gripping primer and I need all the help I can get with making my concealer and foundation last throughout the day. And I'm also going to pair it with this WOAH Glow by F with SPF 30, and this is in the shade Sunburst because I need my SPF protection. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply the Maybelline. Help with the pores, we need that. And happy Juneteenth. Today is Juneteenth. I'm not going a place because like I said it's 101 degrees, but if I was going somewhere, this is the makeup routine that I would start doing. Okay, and then a little bit, let me shake it up because I haven't used it in a while, a little bit of this WOAH Glow by Elf. This is a really good primer slash sunscreen if you're interested in one. I purchased it last summer. Well, I got a sample last summer. Ever since then, I've been obsessed with it. I'm the type of person that need a lot of products with sunscreen in it because I tend to not do my sunscreen every day like I'm supposed to. My face has already been moisturized. I started using eye cream recently, so my eye cream and all of that. So make sure. Now I'm gonna let this sit for probably about 2 minutes and we'll be right back. So you want to know how to cover dark marks that still peek through even though you color correct. Let's try it out. I saw this on a YouTube video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my Makeup Revolution red color corrector, and I'm going to pair it with a foundation concealer that is my skin shade. So I'm going to take my Lancome 495 Tint Idole. I'm just going to put the two on the back of my hand like so. Just a little bit of my foundation shade and then mix it with a little bit of the color corrector. Not too much. Then I'm going to mix it together a little bit more. So I don't want it to be too red, right? So get a brush, a small concealer brush, mix it together, and then we're going to spot conceal the dark areas. The brush. And we're going to spot conceal this concealer on the dark areas that I have. And this is supposed to help your hyperpigmentation still not peek through, because I know sometimes I can color correct and the darkness will still peek through. So I don't want that today. And take a fluffy brush like this and we're just going to blend it out. Pat it, try not to swipe. Just pat it as much as you can. And as you can see, that WOAH Glow sunscreen has a brightness to it that I like. A glow to it, exactly what it says. Okay, I saw Natasha S here on YouTube. What she did was she took a tinted moisturizer. I don't feel like a tinted moisturizer today, but I'm going to take a very light foundation. And I have the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk in the shade 13.5. This is their Luminous Skin Foundation. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pair it with she used the new Maybelline Gripping Primer, but I'm going to pair it with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. She said that using this ensure that her skin tint lasts throughout the day. So I'm gonna try it. You know, we normally just put primer on our face and go, but I never mixed it with the actual product. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps of the foundation and then a 1 pump. Well, this is 2 pumps of the primer. Let's see how this goes. Mix it together with a flat brush. And let's see. Feels really moisturizing, I can say. Cleaning up my eyebrows as I go. Okay. And now I'm going to get a brush and we're going to blend it out. This is a Shop Miss A F7 brush. I'm going to take this and pounce this foundation in. Now that I know what was causing my breakouts, now it's time to correct it and fix it. I ordered some skincare products from Ulta. I'm waiting to come so that I can work on these dark spots, because now I need to fix my skin flared up reaction to a product I was using, and now it's time to fix it. I can say that I feel like the foundation is really sticking how it should. It's actually beautiful. I must agree, like the dark marks are not as prominent as they usually are with just me going in with a color corrector. I feel like the concealer helped a little, but the best thing is to get rid of the dark marks, so we're working on that. But this is how everything is looking. Okay guys, we got a look going on here. I'm gonna just take a little bit more of the foundation, a little bit more of the primer. Yeah, I know I like to mix stuff, so this was like right up my alley. This was like right up my alley. It feels very cooling. Try not to go underneath your eye, because we all know we're putting concealer underneath there when we don't need too much product underneath the eye. Okay, this is how we're looking, y'all. I think it's looking rather good. Now, concealer. I got my Fenty concealer, the hydrating concealer. I have it in the shade 420 and 400N, 420W, and 400N. I'm gonna use the 420 first since that's more like my skin shade, and then we'll go in with 400N to highlight with. Okay, now just a little bit of 400N. It's not as bright as I normally would like to go, but that's okay. Next Fenty sale I'll pick up. I'm gonna contour with my Thread Beauty 210 foundation stick to add more definition back to my face, especially this forehead. A large forehead. A fluffy brush to blend everything. The fluffier the brush, the better, I think. Blend it back into the forehead, not forward into the hairline. I need to get a smaller brush for this. Y'all, I'm trying to record a TikTok at the same time. This will be my first TikTok, so I don't even know. My cousin had set up my TikTok page probably like a year ago, and I never posted a video or anything, so I don't even know. I can't even tell y'all what my TikTok is, but I'm gonna put it right here if I can find it. So y'all can follow me. My NYX Bear With Me spray, because that seems to be where you get promoted a little easier. Like you get out there in the content creation world. Short form content. I'm so used to doing long form, but time to move on. And I'm gonna my eyes like that. And I'm using a dry triangle sponge, just fold it up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, you know, normally I don't like highlight my forehead and my chin. We're gonna do it today just because. But normally on a everyday like makeup, I never like highlight my forehead and chin. We'll do it today for those of you, my guys who highlight this area, who love to highlight this area. For me, I feel like once I put the powder there, the powder is enough, but we're gonna do it for you guys. Okay, before I put down powder, I'm gonna take some of my Rare Beauty blush in Love. It's kind of like a orange terracotta like shade on the high points of my cheek. Use a sponge. Not a blushy person. So gotta make this work. I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier and Honey to set this, to set my concealer. And I'm going to take the translucent powder, Honey, make sure it's on the back of my hand before I go in, and try not to touch the blush area. Like I just want to set the highlight because I still want the blush to be luminous and radiant because this is a summer look. And for those of you who don't know, I have combo oily skin, normal on the perimeter, kind of oily in my T-zone sometimes, not extremely oily, but oily enough. But I enjoy dewy, radiant, glowy foundation, not matte. So I'm kind of pressing it in, not so much baking at all. Avoiding the blush area. Okay. And what did I do with my foundation brush? Who loses a foundation brush in 2.3 seconds? I don't even know. I'm putting out the edges of everything. And this is how we're looking. I'm going to spray with my NYX Bear With Me spray. Let that sit for a minute, then we'll come back and do bronzer. Okay, I found this eyeshadow palette in my collection. Y'all know Moon Haze by ColourPop. Of course, it's discontinued, but I'm taking this matte brown, reddish brown shade, and that's the shade I put all over my lid. Nothing too special. You can take a bronzer and slap it on your lid if you want to. I feel like I want the face to speak more than the eyes, so I just did a simple one shadow type look. I'm using it with a fluffy brush, of course. Now I need to take an even fluffier brush. Just blend out the edges of this, so it looks like your eyeshadow is just meshing with everything. I feel like the primer has my skin looking supple and juicy. And that's good. For bronzer, I'm going to take my NARS CANA bronzer. I haven't used this in forever. It's not dark. I have to get away from using stuff that's so dark all the time. I feel like it's perfect. I love it. At first, I did not like it, but now can't get away from it. Just bronzing up the perimeter of my face, my chin area. Just want it to be bronzed and sculpted. No, summer is all about looking juicy, looking like diamonds. In the summertime, I am here for it. I love it. And let me just take this brush, catch the nose. I'm blending into my eyeshadow area. Foundation brush. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of my Sephora in number 35, Micro Smooth. You're not doing it? Hold on, y'all. Take my Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade 35 to kind of highlight my under eye a little bit more. Really set everything in. Love this powder for that. Still staying away from my blush area. Once more, blend everything together. The edges. All right, we're moving along. What's that gonna do? Okay, let's have some fun with the lip. I'm gonna take this ColourPop lip liner in CTRL. Outline my lips with that. And instead of me using just my basic nude liner or nude gloss, I'm going to take this Maybelline Lifter Gloss. And this one is in the shade 23 Sweetheart, which is kind of like an orangey-like shade. Let's see how this does. Versus me just doing nude all the time like I normally do. Not bad at all. I think we got a good combination. And the last and final step is my L'Oreal 3-second infallible setting spray. This is gonna lock everything in, like make everything look flawless, make sure it doesn't move throughout the day. This is where it's at. Shake it up real good. You gotta kind of like shimmy with it when you put that on. I'm gonna let this dry down for a minute. Alright guys, so this is the completed fresh face for summer 2025, and I think it came out good. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what I was expecting, but I feel like the concealer and color corrector help cover the hyperpigmentation just a little better. And I love that my skin still feels lightweight, still feels breathable and alive. And it's just a quick, I feel like this look should probably take like 15-20 minutes the most. I don't think that it should take a long time, which those are the type of makeup looks I enjoy. Nothing that takes excessively too long. So yeah, this is the completed Juneteenth look. I hope you enjoyed your day. I'm gonna put an outfit together what I would have worn had I gone outside, and check out the shorts for that one. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. If y'all enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel out tremendously. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm out of here. Peace out. Bye y'all.